listen, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Let me tell you something. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all do not want a man that has his life together. You don't. Okay? You don't. And I say that for this reason. When you have a guy that has his life together and he's super attractive, you start self-sabotaging. Yes, I'm going to use that terminology that y'all overuse. Y'all self-sabotage. You know that you're attracted to someone. You know you need to make your presence known, but instead, you look for every unknown, possible worst-case scenario, and you exploit. Well, the problem is, the new man, Sigma Man, the lone wolf, we can see this type of self-sabotaging nature of you guys a mile away. And we mean no disrespect with the way we move, but we have to make sure that we take care of ourselves from now on first, or otherwise you guys will, dog us out, use us as a retirement plan or a free meal or to pay your bills. We're no longer taking that no more. And listen, I know some of you guys are like, well, I'm not traditionally attractive. I didn't say handsome, I said attractive. There's a difference. Gentlemen, you gotta understand, even being handsome is subjective, but attractiveness, it can be a lot of different qualities. You can mentally stimulate a woman, you can physically stimulate a woman, and your money, obviously, can get you where you need to go with pretty much all women. So being attractive, subjective, but what you should be doing is trying to optimize all facets of yourself in all areas. Like I said, like a character. You're trying to optimize your character, taking care of leveling up on different facets of yourself, because you know if you're exploiting things that you know you need to improve on, then you can only become a better version of yourself. And if you're the best version of yourself, you're going to be universally attractive to just about all women, even the ones that hate you. There's women out there that find you so attractive, they nitpick and they try their best because it helps with the cope. It's hard to see men like us out here knowing that they have no possible way of getting to us. And also, we're super intimidating. Not to like good women. Good women will eventually make their way to you. I have a couple good friends. But women that are in their ego, we spoke about this the other day in great detail. Women in their ego, they can't stand you. They don't even know what it is. And the more attractive you get, the more they dislike you. It just is what it is. It's like your attractiveness makes them feel their insecurities, I guess, and they start projecting onto you, and the projection is real, y'all. I mean, the way these women will project onto you, hey, what's going on, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, homie? Salute to the members. You already know about this. These women will project onto you all these different insecurities. And what they do is, the easiest one to try to take you down, a lot of it too is they know they're too weak to approach you and they don't want other women to. So you know how I said women love to set women up. So these women will set women up and they'll get on here projecting on the men that they don't even know, saying things like, oh, he seems like a cheater. No, you're used to cheaters. You're used to cheaters. You're used to low vibrational males, not men. You conflate the two. You get hurt and you see a super attractive male, man, like myself or any Sigma wolf out there, and you project on us, oh, he's probably a cheater. Oh, he's probably got a sugar mama. Oh, he's probably this, he's probably that. Oh, this is projection. These are insecurities. If you were a strong woman like you claim to be, you wouldn't make assumptions about people you don't know. You would just, like what we do, we don't judge anyone. We obviously gauge their energy to see if we want to interact, but we allow people to be themselves. And we allow people to hang themselves, if need be. You females out here, you think you're staying ahead of the game by studying men and then thinking that you can, he's got too much things going on for himself. Well, you're setting yourself up to be on the outside looking in for the rest of your life and miss out on a great opportunity. You know, so you guys smash that like button. You can be missing out on a great guy. It's cold out here. It's 35 degrees without the wind. With the wind, we're talking about 25. And I'm out here doing what I gotta do. You guys smash that like button. I need the downloads, I need to get outside. Plus I gotta walk, you know, part of my workout stuff, so might as well be out here. And they project these insecurities on the men. All this stuff that they say, it's all assumption. Whenever I hear women say, I feel or I think, there's really no facts. There's not gonna be any information put out based in logic. It's gonna be all over the place. Man, a woman can feel 7 to 10 to 20 different ways within one conversation. So if you go down that road with her, man, you are gonna be in a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Down the rabbit hole you will go. And that's the problem with watching these panel videos with these women speaking. Women can speak to women, and women with men in some sense can speak on panels, but you're just bringing anybody up there. They're bringing up women that can't stand men and can't give us any logical reason as to why they can't stand us. When the real logical reason is they're projecting onto us some kind of trauma from a previous relationship with a male that they had no business being with. Now, I'm not talking about the Chads and Tyrones. You gotta smash that like button. Chads and Tyrones are not Pookies and Ray Rays. A Chad and Tyrone could be somebody with a great job, a CEO, some alpha, whatever. It's just an alpha. It's another name for an alpha. You know what I'm saying? That's in his lower self running through women and knows his value. He's not a Pookie and a Ray Ray. A Pookie and a Ray Ray use women in a whole different way. Sleeping in their homes, using them for rides, you know, knocking them up for babies. Things of that nature. You guys with some of these channels are conflating the two, and let's not do that, right? Some channels are saying the only thing a Chad's good for is his seed. Well, I have to disagree. You know, the Chads are out here letting you know what women are good and what women are for the streets. If they weren't out here, because there's some chameleons that operate in high levels, you know what I'm saying, of entertainment, government, and these chameleons try to come off looking like they're outstanding women. But the Chads and the Tyrones get out there, expose them for what they are. High-level 304s. You know what I'm saying? So let's not bash the Chads and Tyrones. These aren't the bums on society like the Pookies and the Ray Rays. I know it's a tangent, but it needs to be said. The bums on society don't ever have a home, and Pookies and Ray Rays. Chads and Tyrones are not doing nothing. If women were not making the cooch available, they would never get it. They're not like a Pookie and a Ray Ray that study women and need the cooch to get by. No, a Chad and Tyrone, they're just passing time. They got money, they got resources. Women are giving it up for free. They're passing time, so let's not do that with the Chads and Tyrones. They serve an important role in the modern dating ecosystem. There's some chameleons out there you would never know were horrible women if it wasn't for a high-level guy exposing them for what they are. Now, back to the subject. See, the more attractive you are, the more kind of names and the more kind of bashing goes towards you, because right now, women are just now getting repercussion for their liberation, which really being loose and wild. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing the repercussions of it. So now women think that when they see an attractive guy that has his stuff together, he's a Chad or Tyrone. No. Who told you that? No. You're making assumptions. You're making assumptions based off of guys you pursued that look the same kind of way that did you dirty. That is taking trauma from a previous relationship and dumping it and projecting it onto somebody new, possibly. It's not going to work out for you. Not very well. And this happens to me a lot with Western women. They make wild assumptions based off of previous experiences with men they picked. Remember, they picked, and they will project those assumptions onto me or you based off of patterns that they think that they're recognizing when really they're just in their emotions. And here's the kicker. The modern woman doesn't like to be out of control, even though she's out of control in her emotions all the time. But the modern woman don't like to feel like a man has control over her. So even though the modern woman, her mind is telling her, this guy is a Chad or Tyrone or something, he's a player, da 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 da, all this made up stuff, her body and her essence of a woman is telling her, oh, he's driving me crazy, I want him so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what these women are dealing with. Their mind is telling them no, but their body is telling them yes. You know, I'm not gonna say who that's from, but he's still the king of R&B. So listen, these women out here in this mental jeopardy, you know, they're stuck. Their mind is like, this guy is saying what he wants to say, doing what he wants to do. He's not taking a knee to no one or nothing. He's not allowing women to manipulate him. I can't stand him. But my body and my essence of a woman is yearning for a man like this. I can't help it. And they obsess. So what I'm saying, I said all that to say this. These women out here are losing their mind. They love to be in control, and now they can't be. Their mind is trying to control what their body and their nature is telling them is right. Their body and their nature of a woman is like, this is a real man right here. This dude right here got it together. But their mind is like, but he doesn't do this and he doesn't do that. And I don't know if I can control myself around him. You're not supposed to be able to control everything in your life. You've been made to believe that by Western culture. And men have been out here just getting it out the mud and knowing that we can't control things. But y'all want to control it. Listen, you thought you had it. God done dropped a whole new kind of man, and now you don't have that control. You thought you had all guys pegged. Oh, it's an alpha, it's a beta, oh, it's a panda bear, and then next thing you know it, the Sigma wolf comes along and it's like, oh shit. Yeah. That's going on right now. And you are causing this to happen. Paradigm shift. These women don't know what to do with themselves. You gotta smash that like button. Do me a great favor. It helps with the algorithm. These women, they don't know what to do with themselves. They're losing their minds. Who is cold out here? Don't let the smooth taste fool you. It's cold. I ain't even playing. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. These women out here are losing their mind. They want to dislike you. They try to, defame your character, your name, get online, or at work and start gossiping, talking stupid stuff. Listen. Any man that's a real man and any woman worth their salt's not going to listen to a bunch of gossip without speaking to the person, or at least keeping an eye on the person that's being spoken of. That's somebody that wants to hate your ass anyway. Who cares? But give them a reason. What happens is, while the campaigns are being started to hate on the kind of man that you are, they're starting to notice the paradigm shift amongst the media, the energy, and the way that people are moving on social media. You know when it's so cold, man, it makes your eyes water? Yeah, that's what I got going on right now, man. Ooh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready, man. I wasn't ready. Anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they see the paradigm shift. They see what's going on. They're like, but we're hitting them hard. We're hitting them with all the fembot talking points. We're trying to defame them to all women overseas. We bashed women overseas. We've done all the things that we've been doing. It doesn't matter what you do. You're on the wrong side of history. God says, let there be light. And let there be, balance and structure amongst the men. Meaning God, man, woman, then child. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? So God's making moves right now. Now, what's happening is the women that have been waiting on this and have been talking this way, they're like, oh, rubbing their hands together like Birdman. But these are fembots right here. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And they see us moving overseas too, like we got options. They're like, shit. You know what I'm saying? We got our money together and we're not letting them gaslight us. They're like, shit. They're losing their mind. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on my DMs on either Facebook or TikTok, and I'll let you know. I appreciate you subscribing. I'll let you know right now I'm in my late 30s. I'll say about that much. It's according to the realm, how age goes. And I don't talk to women under the age of 23. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out there as well. You know, overseas. But I appreciate all subscribers. They see what's going on. They know what the deal is. They don't like the writing on the wall, and they're acting out. And they're attacking whatever man that they're getting this energy from that's causing all this stir. And that's you and me. It's like, I don't know. I don't like how this guy's talking. He seems like he's influencing people. I'm seeing people dressing like him and talking like, I don't like this. I don't like, and they're just freaking out. They're freaking out. What can be done? Nothing. What you gonna do? Sit back and just watch the times change, man. I'm telling you straight up. Before I go, real quickly, to get yourself in order, make sure you're working out, gentlemen. You have to be fit. See, part of the trifecta is having all of your, what is it called, intelligences in alignment. Women got names for all kind of intelligence, man. They be talking about spiritual intelligence, emotional intelligence, you know what I mean? Talking about some kind of other intelligence, the ability to learn. They have all these different ways that they categorize you. If you're hitting the nail on the head on all of them, you're gonna drive women wild no matter what. See, the height, the 666 stuff, all that stuff goes out the window. When you're a man, you got your life together. And once your life is together, women notice that stuff, man, and it makes you super attractive. Okay. I don't think so, but you could be. It doesn't really matter because I appreciate the support and all the hitting of the hearts and any kind of interaction, because we will get a lot of replays. And the more you interact, dropping any kind of comment in the comment section, it helps me. You know what I'm saying? So I bravely appreciate it. Let's get back to the subject, right? It drives them wild. You know what I'm saying? So get fit. If you have not looked into intermittent fasting, look into it. You're a man, figure it out, okay? Watch how you're eating. Cut down on the snacks. Cut down on the sodas and stuff. Try to get more in alignment with like water, eating fruit, you know, getting your hydration from the fruit, while also, you know what I'm saying, drinking your lemon water. Give yourself a couple splashes of apple cider vinegar per day. You know what I'm saying? But stay in your, you know, fitness game. Get close to God. When you're fasting, you're not putting toxins in your body from the food and stuff, the processed foods and stuff. It allows you to get closer to God within you. So you want to make sure you stand on that. Learn something new. Get you a couple books. Pick up a study. Get yourself a couple certifications or something. Something that causes you to stay focused and continue to work hard no matter what, because you have to get something done to get the certification, or you're back in school or whatever, right? On top of that, you want to get your spiritual intelligence, emotional intelligence on, you know what I'm saying? Just by putting yourself first. Well, I mean, obviously putting God first, but yourself first and then others. That self-love translates to women. Women can tell if you love yourself this much and the people around you in your proximity that you deem to be family or friends, that you're going to be, you know, an incredible mate, regardless. So there's that. It's getting cold out here. My hands are getting numb. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it going. Out here, you learn about the ancient gods, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Learn about some history. Learn about whatever stimulates you and gets you deep into it where you won't get bored. So if you want to learn about ancient gods, you want to learn about, you know, the real history, you want to learn about what's in you, how God is in you, how, you know, you can manifest, how energy works, transmuting energy, you know, different people have different things. If that's your belief and you're into those type of beliefs into those entities, right, then definitely get into that. But, you know, if you're someone that just keeps it more simple and you just believe in God and God being you, whatever, you know, just make sure it's something that you're interested in, that can further your knowledge and also stimulate, because, you know, these neuroscientists are dropping all this new information. They see, nothing's concrete. They always act like everything is, you know, in the books like this, until people like us pop up. The next thing you know it, you have all these YouTubers and neuroscientists talking about, there's this new part of the brain that we just discovered. Of course. You have to find a way to science out everything that everybody else is saying. They do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about this new part of the brain where if you put yourself outside your comfort zones, it gets bigger, and all people that are great, they do all kind of stuff to science away what God does and what God makes, right? So just get back into that. When you get closer to God, man, your purpose, women will be drawn to you no matter what. They will come to you. They can't help themselves. They're fixated on, you know, coming towards you. They feel like you're, you know, casting spells on them or something. No, fool. Men don't do what women do. We don't do stuff like that. We ain't got time for stuff like that. We're building. We're building. We're not sitting on our butts, casting spells, thinking that we can, you know, manifest or bring people to us. Y'all be thinking y'all can do stuff like that, and all you do is end up staying single. It seems like it's working in reverse, but whatever. I'm not here to judge you on what you do. Anyway, y'all, get off of here. I won't hold you too long. Back on here later on. It's too cold. Getting on TikTok for a few minutes, you guys. And gonna make my rounds. Peace, love, and light. I'm your brother.